1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Y'all remember that from Sesame Street? Okay, we're not going to do 12, but we're going to do 10 strategies to help you save for your home. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 strategies to help you save for a down payment, okay? And it's not just your down payment. You have to come out of pocket before you even get to the closing table. You have upfront money to be concerned about. Earnest money, option money, appraisal money, inspection money. You better have some money saved up. And then add in also your closing costs. Closing costs typically range between 2 to 5% of your loan. So in this video, let's talk 10 strategies to at least save for your down payment and closing costs and that upfront money, okay? Now, strategy number 1, you need to set a savings goal because you don't know how aggressively you need to save or how much. You can't get anywhere if you don't know where you're going, right? So if you're buying a $400,000 house and you're going to put 5% down, then you'd be saving $20,000 in down payment, plus throw in a round number of $10,000 in closing costs, and then your upfront expenses. So yeah, it costs money. And yes, let's get saving. Let's get on the ball. Number 1, set your savings goal. Strategy number 2 is get an accountability partner. It's just easier to get somewhere if you have somebody holding you accountable. You want to set regular check-ins with them, whether that's weekly or monthly, so that you can update them to your progress and they can say, yay, you're on the right track, or give you a little coaching or whatever you need to keep you on track. Now, pro tip, don't get one of those accountability partners that when you tell them you've already saved $15,000 and then suddenly they have a need for you to loan them some money. You don't need that kind. Don't do that. Strategy number 3 is to reprioritize and redirect your savings. So some of you are already saving for retirement, for emergency funds, for vacation expenses, etc., right? So you need to reprioritize. For example, instead of putting so much money in your 401k or IRA, maybe you reduce those contribution amounts and redirect that additional money into your down payment. But that's temporary because after you close on your home, you can return back to your full allocation. Now, it is prudent to continue to put back in your emergency fund because, again, when you move into a home, there's moving expenses. You may want to customize it. You have to save for emergency repairs on your home, etc. So you probably want to keep that emergency fund going. But for all of the other ways that you're saving, just reprioritize to put your down payment savings at the top and redirect those funds into that down payment savings account. And then you can return to your full allocations after you close on your home. Strategy number 4 is get your hustle on. What I mean by that is simply increase your income. Now, some of you will just go out and get a part-time job and stack that cash, and that's perfectly fine. And for those of you who are a little bit more pressed for time, look at your skill sets. Take personal inventory. Are you able to tutor? Can you hire yourself out as a virtual assistant? What is it that you can do to get more money? Perhaps you can sell some stuff. Have a garage sale or sell on eBay or Amazon or Facebook Marketplace, wherever. Sell some stuff. And when you run out of your personal things, sell the belongings of your friends and loved ones and charge them like a 20% fee for doing it. I mean, there's a million ways that you can make money. Even something as simple as do one of those gig apps like Instacart or DoorDash or Uber or something like that. But if your goal is worthwhile and you don't want to take forever to get there, you will get creative and find a way to get your hustle on and increase your income. Drum roll, you knew this was coming. Strategy number 5 is reduce unnecessary expenses. Now, first things first, go ahead and consolidate your debt. So all those overpriced, high interest rates on your auto loan, your student loans, your credit card debt, and all that other kind of stuff, consolidate your debt, get a lower interest rate, and redirect that extra money back into your down payment savings account. That's number 1. Number 2, shop around. You're paying too much on auto insurance. You're paying too much on your cell phone plan. You're paying too much on your internet bill. Shop around, get better rates, redirect that money over to your down payment savings account, and then reduce unnecessary expenses. Because if I were shopping for a home right now, I would have to cut out so many impulse buys because, like, Amazon comes to my house every day and groceries get delivered to my house. I could save a lot of money on delivery fees. Maybe I just need to take myself on into the grocery store myself, right? So cut back on unnecessary expenses. Think hard enough and you'll come up with some. All right. And then for my ladies, pro tip, press on nails. Do you know how much money you can save every month by simply not going to the nail salon? I did the math. If you don't go to the nail salon for like a whole year, you have enough money to pay for a survey, for an appraisal, for an inspection, for your option money, etc. I mean, that's a lot of your upfront expenses already by not going to the nail salon. And don't get me started on the hair salon because, ladies, for those of you who know, just get a protective hairstyle and keep it moving. Your house is more important. Strategy number 6 has to be one of my favorite strategies, and that's putting your money to work. Give your dollar bill a job. Everybody in my house has to earn their keep. Even my money has to make money for me. Okay? So create a separate savings account just for your down payment saving for a home. Make it a high yield savings account as an option because the interest rate yields are higher in a high yield savings account. And it benefits from compounding interest, meaning as you earn interest on your money, that principal increases and then you earn interest on your interest. And it just keeps going up and up and up. And it's a beautiful thing, compounding interest. Now, you may not be able to find that in one of your standard brick and mortar banks because they have higher overhead and sometimes cannot afford to provide or offer a high yield savings account. So you may have to go to an online bank. Do your research, choose an appropriate, credible online bank, and get a high yield savings account. It's a beautiful thing because while you're sleeping, your money is growing. Another option is to establish a CD. Of course, CDs are time sensitive. So if you're going to be buying a house in the next 6 months, don't take out an 18-month CD because if you withdraw early, there are penalties. Another thing that you could do is establish a money market account, which is kind of a cross between checking and savings account. So you can still withdraw money, but again, it does earn a higher interest. So put your money to work. Those are not the only ways. It's just some suggestions, but it would be helpful if your money could be making money while you're growing it. Strategy number 7, down payment assistance programs. Now, there are a ton of first-time homebuyer programs and down payment assistance programs on the federal, state, and local municipal levels. You just have to do your research, right? So I'm in the state of Texas. There's the Texas State Affordable Housing Commission that offers down payment assistance. Many of my clients have benefited from that. Of course, it comes with a slightly higher interest rate, and you have to weigh out the pros and cons of that. There's the Seth 5-Star Program. In the city of Dallas, they have the Dallas Homebuyer Assistance Program. Some of the programs have income limitations. Some of them do not. Some are grants. Some of them are not. You have lenders who are offering money towards down payment assistance. In fact, Fannie Mae is partnering with Citizen Bank at the time of this recording and offering $10,000 in down payment assistance. So is Wells Fargo, etc. So you just have to do your research. And then there are nonprofit organizations that promote affordable housing, like Habitat for Humanity, like Builders of Hope. They have pathways to home ownership. And then there is NACA. Many of you have heard of NACA. And if you go through their program and get with their financial counselors, once you complete it, ultimately, you'll get a below market fixed rate interest loan, no down payment, just a lot of other benefits. Look it up. It's a pretty cool offering. So There are programs available. There are lenders giving away money right now. You just have to do your research. And again, no excuses. Strategy number 8 is you can reduce or eliminate your down payment simply by receiving a gift of that money from family or friends. I'm pausing for effect. Does your family like you like that? If so, they might be sitting on some money and be willing to give it to you for a down payment. So, if they do, be certain that it is documented in the form of a gift letter. The lender will be asking for that. Has to be documented. Did I mention that there's something called the gift of equity? So, here's the strategy. Buy your parents' home, buy your brother's home, buy your aunt's home or your grandmother's home or something like that. If you buy a home from family, they can give you what's called a gift of equity. So, for example, maybe the home actually appraises for $500,000, but they're going to sell it to you for $350,000. Well, that $150,000 difference is called the gift of equity. Presto, no down payment, no private mortgage insurance. It's a beautiful thing. Consider the gift of equity. You can do what you want with the home, stay there, rent it out, do what you do. But it's a beautiful thing, the gift of equity. Strategy number 9 is ask a realtor. Get in touch with your local realtor. We live in this world. We buy and sell homes every day, been doing it for a while. So ask your local realtor what home buying programs are there available? Where are the down payment assistance programs? What lenders work with what programs? Realtors can be an invaluable resource during times like this. And strategy number 10, celebrate your milestones. If you're a visual person like me, I like to have a graphic visual on the wall that I can look at to track my progress. My recommendation is that every $5,000 or $10,000 you save, you celebrate with your accountability partner. So that could be dinner, a movie, that could be something as simple as a pedicure. No, not just for the ladies, because men, I see you all in the nail salon as well, getting that pedicure. So, whatever you choose to do to celebrate, celebrate your milestones, and it'll make victory that much sweeter. But just know you can do this. You can save for your down payment and closing costs. You can make home ownership a reality. Now, if you've enjoyed the content of this video, I encourage you to hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to learn more homebuyer tips, head on over to happyhomebuying.club, where I teach you how to make smarter, more informed home buying decisions so that you can buy happy with no regret.